Okay, welcome back. Do some drawing. Like usual, I'm not really gonna plan anything. Just gonna draw what I feel like drawing. And it's been a while since I did the drawing, and yeah, it's not working. Yeah, I've been sick. Really nasty head cold. So, if I might get an occasional cough in the air. So, excuse me if I get an occasional cough or something. So, I'm just doing some character sketch drawings or something. Again, I think I might do some commissions. So if you have an idea that you want me to draw, put them in the comments, and maybe I'll do that. Got a favorite D&D character or something? I might go ahead and do that. I think we're drawing a rogue here. An elfie rogue. Female elfie rogue. I think that works. I think that's fine. Is that scale? Is that head too big? Head too small? Let's put in a cloak. Put in some bags. Some high boots. Yeah, this is pretty good. Trailer for the Wolverine movie came out yesterday. Pretty awesome, pretty amazing. Got me kind of stoked for it. It certainly couldn't be any worse than the last Wolverine movie. Or X-Men. More movement on the X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. Got me really excited. Bryan Singer seems to be going all out. Really excited about it. Sounds like they got most of the major players back for that. Going full tilt. Those are really big ears. Might trim that down a bit. There we go. Yeah, really excited about that. That sounds like it's coming together really nicely. We've got Mark Miller advising, being the comics advisor guy for all the Fox people. Says there's movement on the next Fantastic Four. Sounds interesting. I got that guy from who directed what was it called, Chronicle or something. I didn't see the movie, but basically it was essentially what if kids got superpowers, Akira style. So yeah, like I said, I haven't seen that one particularly, but I guess it impressed the Fox people, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Certainly couldn't be worse than the Fantastic movies that they made before, so That backhand looks really uncomfortable. So I'll see about fixing that. Let's make it more of a less how would that go? Like this. And like maybe like that. Just a small little jerk. Or maybe more of a swordish. Make this one a smaller dirk size. Just basically even smallen out the health. And we're just farting around here, getting general what we want to do. Make this a small dagger size. Remember my looks a little confusing, I think. Let's see here. Let's move this out of the way and make it just down over here. A little less confusion about where all the feet and whatnot are. Let's put a scabbard here for the sword in the other hand. There we go. Still don't like this hand. Something's wonky here. Something is. Let's see here. This is not. I don't like that. Let's. Is that better? Is that better? Or is that too long? I think that's too long of an arm. Arm is not that long. Especially if the... Okay, so, hang on. Let's do this whole thing all over. Okay, we have the cloak. That is essentially going here. Being all bunched up. Maybe even... Shouldn't go too extreme because her hair doesn't indicate she's going necessarily fast. We have our other shoulder here to where this goes, and then elbow, and then sword arm, and then sword. She could be more strong with it and just have it be like receding away from the viewer. Actually, that might be what it would be doing with the gloves here. And this is awkward here. This is let's see here, at the top of the wrist here, and then that seems awkward too. Okay, this is just a dagger, just a, not even a dagger, like a knife, just a small little thing. How's that look? What do you think? Look good? I think it's a good basis for starting my pens. Just do some more noodling. Maybe we'll put in like a pendant here. Good luck charm. Let's put in a little braid going down the side. An elfie hippie thing. Just a little detail. Yeah, a little detail on the gloves, little like. If I was more ambitious, I'd make some like Celtic knotwork. That's not gonna work. Still not happy with that sword. Let's see here. Let's try again. Maybe just angle it in. Then put the sword out front. That's not what I want. Just working. See, a lot of times it's just, you know, things don't settle right until you just gotta hammer them out. You gotta iterate and noodle and change. And you know, if I were planning something, you know, bigger, I might, you know, look at an overall composition as to what's going on around her, you know, as far as background and other characters and other things. And actually, I like this a lot. I think this works. But yeah, generally you want to take a look at the larger composition. You want to, you know, before you set your details, you want to get all your generalities in line. But as far as this goes, as a character study, I think this pose. Every now and then you want to, a good trick to have is to flip your canvas around to see how it looks. The old masters used to use mirrors, like Da Vinci, I think, used to use mirrors to check how it looked. And you would reverse it back and forth, saying, "Yeah, okay, I guess that looks. That looks about right. That looks fine to me. It's maybe a little more work on the face here." There we go. Yeah, you wanna, you know, check your composition, reverse it back. Shirt. Belt pouch. thing is, these pencils are just going to be roughs. I'm going to ink over this with my inking pen thing, so it's just setting up details before that happens. I think we're almost set for that. Let's see here. Let's clean this up a bit. Also, something Donato said, if you get your face and your hands right, you can fudge a lot with your other stuff. Get your hands and your faces correct, everything else will come in line. Make this hilt a little bit longer. Elves should have long, thin swords. I don't know why. It's a rule. I guess it goes with their agile, delicate nature, I guess. Blah. I wonder if there should be some sort of pattern. To go on the gloves, some sort of, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, there it goes, just fundamental. There we go. I don't know, maybe I should put something like a charm or two here. To wrap around. Some good luck medallions. A little confusing. Let's tighten this up a bit. I don't know. It's a little bulk to the thing here. And this is all just preliminary. I'm going to go over this all in pen. In fact, I might start doing that pretty soon. I think we're in a position where we're going to start doing that. And I've got mail. It's not important. Yeah, I don't know. Blah. Yeah, let's start. Set another layer. Grab my pen tool and just start blocking out colors or lines. And yeah, I'm gonna start higher up on the braid. Start in the part, I guess, or parts at the top. You notice I'm not necessarily following exactly what I've done before. Just it's a redrawing. And so I redraw, and I'll fix and I'll change and I'll re-go as I go. Sometimes fixing things, sometimes just making things a little different as befits the tool. That's not right. Trying to put like a little pointy part to the hood, but maybe I don't need to do that. Keeping little designs here. I'll keep my medallion, my good luck, lots of little good luck charms. Little fancy designs. Again, I kind of wanted to do more of this, but I wasn't feeling horribly well. I'm feeling a lot better now. And it's like I really need, a thing to get me practicing, get me drawing more, get me, And I'm really hoping this series will do that, with participation, from viewers, and maybe get some insight or even critique. If you're an artist and you don't like, you think you see something I can improve on, go ahead, point it out, put it in the thing saying, hey, you're doing it wrong, or you can do this better if you do this, if you do this, or do that. We all can learn and grow. The most important thing is to just do it. Draw every day. You're not going to get better if you don't do anything. So that is the purpose of this. Practice drawing some more. Draw the laces. Oh, this is working. Yeah, it's fine. suppose I should draw loops. Or I should tie laces and stuff. Let's do this side. Again, Lucky Charms. I'm not going to do a horrible accent here. Binding and grip. Just drawing the sword. Let's see here. What are we missing? Oh, we had a pouch over here. That's what's missing. Just a pouch, just a hint of a pouch. Little belt pouch. There. Okay, let's turn the pencil layer off, see what we got. Ooh. Find missing bits. Should probably zoom in. I think I do way too much detail work zoomed out, but so now it's like you lost a lot of that kind of shading you get with pencil, you know, where you can get away with some details and stuff, but just trying to add it in with blacks. You could also add it in with color. But there's something about, you know, the black line work can be. Okay, I think we're ready for some coloring. Well, truth be told, sometimes I color before I get to this stage, but this works. Let's go to our layer down here, go to my coloring tool. I generally start with a face. I don't know why. Point of interest. hair. And right now we're just worrying about flats, just generic. And that's usually local color. Again, if I were doing a more of a setting, putting her in a place, doing some actual thinking about what I'm doing, and there was like more environmental light sources, like if you were in a dungeon and it'd be lit by torches or something like that, that color would influence, and the color of the outside would influence, and what have you. But this is just a character kind of study, so I'm just doing local colors. So a nice dark blue cloak, almost charcoaly. She's a rogue, so it's going to have dark colors. Have blend in with shadows and stuff like that. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to that. Now for the rest, it's more or less browns. Now we can go with blues, but desaturated. That might too bright. There we go. That's more of a gray. We want bluish. Ooh, that'll work. I like that color. It's a good color. Do. Let's reuse this cloak gray into the boots. Probably want to dye all that into a similar color, but let's make a dark gray for the scabbard. Make that the same color as the gloves. That hand might be a little too big. Just maybe a slight too big. Maybe we'll use this color as a shadow for this color, for the cloak, just to get in there a bit, here and there. Let's go for a nice dark brown for the pants. Darker, desaturated. I'll use that for the gear too. There we go. Green for the blade. It's almost like a coloring book. Go more goldenish color. This is where I want to start zooming in. Oop, that was the right way. Making you dizzy. Apologize about that. Just putting in extra colors to make it more goldenish. Put in some highlights. And some there. And do. Let's make some darker colors. Yeah, that's too dark. That's too desaturated. Maybe we'll make it darker. Just changing up, getting a highlight color, getting a shadow color. Let's add that. Oop, that's too much. Let's add a little yellow there and sample that again and get a darker color. Just defining some, now that we're zoomed in a bit more, we can do some fine detail work. Fix some of the stuff up a bit. That works. That works. So go back to our color layer. Coloring. Greenish eyes. Okay. There we go. There we go. We just adding detail, adding noise. I think that's good enough for that. I'll just add some more detail. Yeah. See, now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that head is too small. By a smidge. I need to look away. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Let's do some more. Let's add some layers of colors and stuff. Add some shadows. Let's add it to the main tunic area. That are big. Oh, these are big. I'm just adding some. Oh, we forgot about our pouch there. Let's make that pouch maybe not that bright. There we go. That works. Let's just blacken up that belt with a. No. There we go. Okay. Let's make that a little lighter and a little hem embroidery kind of color. Put that up in here too. Make that a little bit lighter. There's some highlights. And the gloves as well. Let's add some of this to the Lucky Charms. Let's make this more of a brassy, bronzy color. Just some highlights on it. Let's go to this color and make it not quite black. I don't know if you're seeing it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see it. Just maybe we'll put little. That's too light. That's too light. I think that's the same color. There we go. That's good. Just little highlights, a little variation. Like I said, one darker color, one like a flat color, a darker color than a lighter color, and that usually bears out. I want to make these boots really darker. Let's go ahead and make them really dark. So the boots are actually darker than the. Let's even have a darker color. Let's make. Ooh. That's too large. Yeah, that's too much. Like these gildings on the scabbard, almost silverish. Little highlights, little glitty highlights. I'm gonna add them over here. Yeah, that works. Let's darken this up a bit. Darker. Darker. Just adding little dark shadows and there we go. So the main color almost becomes a highlight, I guess. And let's do this. So here's a little trick. If you look on here, it says preserve transparency. That means now you will only paint on the paint that's already there. So I can go like, take my big brush, go here and just go whoop, 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 and I just paint on the sword rather than, although I don't like the way that looks, but you won't, get this metallic kind of color going on. Yes, too blue. That's not dark enough. Yeah. Still sick. See? Still sick. But, yeah. Okay, now what kind of background do I want to put her on? I don't want to just put it like, here's a black background. Although that almost works. Let's see where we need to erase some stuff. That almost works. But I don't want that color background. A nice dark red background. Oops, that's not what I want. I want it on my canvas. Do 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 do. See, this is the point, you know, when you put in the background, you see where you painted outside the lines. So I want to clean it up a bit. Yeah, I think we're almost done here. I mean, this is just a quick little character study kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a different color in there. Maybe I'll put a slightly different blue color. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. That's desaturated. Whoa, okay, that's not what we wanted to do. Again, we're on the wrong layer. Okay, this layer. So you see how that affected the other colors in the... I want it darker than that. Maybe more blue. More dark and just playing around. I'm running out of time, so this might be. Actually, I think I may like the red better. Kind of dark and desaturated red. It's more of a brown. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. We'll leave it like that. Maybe we'll do some bordering or something. Oops. Darker. Like yeah, let's get rid of the palettes. You know, just here there's kind of an abstracty background kind of thing going on. Speed lines, anime. Who knows? I could do that. You can even add another layer of that onto that, make it another darker kind of layer. Just it's like the lines are like presuming movement where they're, you know, her hair and her cloak aren't flowing. So, yeah, I don't think so. If it was a bit more actiony, maybe I'd do it, but I think that's, we'll put in a strong back, you know, there. Diagonal line. Actually, this is the point where we'll probably do the straight line. Yeah, that kind of works, sort of. Let's see here. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Z. There we go. Straight line. Go back to our curvy. Erase. Let's erase this. Oops, that's not what we want. Let's make that bigger. There. That's good. That's a good background. Looks like we're done. Another drawing. Hooray! Thank you for watching. Next time we'll draw something else. Thank you. Bye-bye.